You can go ahead and get started without me. I am in a big fight.
Ooh. Did you rescue the druid?
I did. That's what I'm working on right now. So interestingly, you know Night Warden Minthara, the Drow leader?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can get her in your party.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would you want her in your... She's like a bad guy, no?
Yeah, well, it depends. So, like, you know how in Divinity you can take it a lot of different directions and you can kind of be evil?
Oh. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
feel
the
like
reason I say that, is when so I just killed her like, I don't know, 10 minutes ago, and she drops an alchemy bag and a key bag, and she has like a set of clothing.
Interesting.
So
That's cool. Well, I think in Divinity, like, all, like, the guys you could recruit were, like, bad. Just, like, you know? They were just, like, kind of, like, between, like, good and bad, you know?
I don't know what that means.
Well, so it's, like, Seville, right? Like, she's not, like, a bad guy, nor is she, like, a good guy, really. If you don't agree, it's fine. I can just stop talking.
I don't remember their stories enough.
No worries.
Don't waste a step.
Shugon al Shukok, Otashokek doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute. Nothing.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull.
Dragonborn.
You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Guess it doesn't matter what you are. You're a true soul. And that's good enough for me.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer. A fearsome creature even in death, but not the one that tormented you. Yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you, known you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to that looter camp. We find who killed it, and we find who took that weapon. So settle in.
Your skull sizzles with Ragslin's displeasure. His mouth is still.
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay. I've got plan, and there's no true soul yet who turned their back on the Absolute.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse, speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkol kek.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer. Raxlin's mind reels, then calms. He will speak as you command. With Raxlin's voice, you ask.
What were you doing in Faerun?
Raxlin scowls, shocked by his own words, and a jolt shoots through your skull. The creature speaks in visions. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Give them a hunt. They know something.
He is suspicious, confused by the question that fell from his lips. You proceed carefully.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
Suspicion floods Raxlin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Who is... Who? You're no true soul. I won't this disrespect lying down. I'm the boss. I'm the Absolute's right hand. Right hand, huh? Sounds like word spreading. You're right. You're a real true soul. I felt it.
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it. And nothing to show for the trouble but rotting squid meat. No answers, no killer, and no damned weapon. That damned Drow was right. Can't let her get all that glory. Like I said, I got plans for you. Report to the Drow. Minthara's the name. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Say that again. 'Cause I know I didn't just hear you refuse the Absolute. Falling in line.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I trust you have found the sanctuary. I hunger for battle. These creatures have failed me again. Did he tell you where his friends are hiding before he fled? Perhaps. But your thought...
Her mind enters tiefling faces flicker into view as she attempts to learn the grove's location.
You can't read my mind. Oh gosh. Okay. No, my mind's a steel trap. I'm smarter than you may think. I know this robe and hat may not look like intelligence, but I am.
I see only fragments. Your mind is confused. Do what you must to clear it.
The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our
I trust you have found the sanctuary. I hunger for battle. They are flocking to the Absolute. In sufficient numbers, they are an effective force. Expendable and willing.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute.
What they do ain't exactly fighting.
Here we go.
I wouldn't dawdle if I were you.
Let's see what you're hiding. I wonder what's past this. Defender of the people.
Your drink from her barrel.
Silence is golden. The man for the job.
Man, I miss freaking the lockpicking rogue. What the heck?
Yeah, I wonder if we can get him back.
Yeah, I didn't really want him to die. I thought it was just like an exaggeration. I mean, Will's not bad, but I mean, I just wish having a guy who can find his way around a lock.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Time to press ahead. What are they?
Fertilize the fields with the dead. Rivers and streams will flow with their blood. Their cities will be razed to the ground.
What's up for discussion?
What you needing now? The Absolute's got room for... If the Absolute says to take orders from a drow, then we toe the mark. No questions. You look spiffy to me. What do you need a healer for? Well, let me know when you find one. Priestess Gut's better at causing pain than curing it. Listen, the Absolute honors you and slays her.
Here goes nothing.
Oi, come in. Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Ready to clear your head?
Priestess quarters.
Should mind my step. Can't keep me out. Keeping quiet. That log's made for picking. Nice
permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
On I go.
You've been seen re-entering a forbidden area. Apparently it's becoming rather tiresome.
What?
Congratulations, you've
Out of sight, out of mind. I need to find a way forward.
Something over there.
Not a chance I'll fit in there. Looks like all those moon plates can be turned.
What's that?
A puzzle, it seems.
Let's see. This
Oh,
goes
I'm
very far
so
down.
smart.
We'll have to go in to see the bottom.
Oh, baby.
Inspiration gained.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
Just another crate.
I wonder what's past this.
Oh, gosh.
Can't give up now.
Armor needed. The pride of the gate.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Sharp
soft as ever.
The Underdark, as if we didn't face enough dangers back up on the surface. Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life. It's called faith. Duty. It doesn't have to add up to me as long as I serve. I'm part of a bigger plan. One that will be revealed in time. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I don't think so, but you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me wince or cry out. It'll pass quickly enough. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. Try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Are you joking? Oh. I missed I had a roll of 5. And I failed.
Ooh.
I roll an inspiration. There you go. Much better.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
It sounds daunting.
We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant? It's a deal. No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Alright, let's see. You want me to join you, or do you want to just keep playing our own
not
thing?
to be undertaken
Sure.
lightly.
Okay.
Shah will reward me when I succeed.
I'm having this long convo with the Shadowheart.
I see.
I've rarely had to venture this far below the surface. Rare is the underbeast that takes to the sun.
Wait, so how do you join me?
What do you mean?
Well, like where do you...
Familiar ally, now apparently not all there.
Oh my gosh, Alex. This is hilarious. So when I talk to you, right? It says a once familiar. This is the narrator talking. It says a once familiar ally, now apparently not all there.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it is funny. You know what? Actually, before I join you, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go shower and just kind of
Yeah, that's good.
not be a complete slob before too long. So
Yeah.
I'll be back on soon.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Yep. Oh, and I'm thinking for your playthrough, I could consider re-rolling to rogue or something like that. So.
Okay.
I think you can use withers in the camp to re-roll your class. So
Yeah, you
I
can talk
could,
to that guy.
yeah, I could consider doing something like that. It
Sure,
might be
yeah,
useful.
that sounds good.
Yeah,
I think
and I don't know. Maybe then we can revive Karlak or some get another fighter. We could use maybe Lae'zel.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, all right, I'll be back in a bit.
I am actually.
Get back!
More effort than a pit of spikes. Credit where it's due.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. I've a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
No time to dally.
Never a dull moment. Best be on my way. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
I wonder who, or what, those chains are for.
These boots have seen everything. These boots have seen everything. get on my feet.
Don't get too comfortable, you horrible.
Swamp. Of a nice that swamp was.
Ready to clear your head? Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell. Don't want a crowd of gawpers.
I'm ready. Need to keep going.
Get going.
Ready to clear your head? Smart. All you need to do is open yourself to the Absolute.
Psionic feelers creep across your mind like a pickpocket's fingers seeking flaws in fabric.
It's all slippery in there. What are you hiding? This ain't right.
You repel her mental probes, concealing your memory.
There's something wicked burrowed in your brain. I can't fix what's wrong with you. Whatever the Absolute tells me to. Don't worry, she loves you. I can tell.